Namaste. I just wanted to share the wonderful news that starting on Thursday, the 2nd of July, we'll be undertaking a series of 6 lessons, 12 hours, exploring the foundation, the twin foundation of Maharishi Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga. Yes, we are going to be exploring every Thursday and Saturday from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. The wonderful teachings of ADHIKARA Yoga. ADHIKARA Yoga is that aspect that makes us an adhikarin. Those aspects of yoga are the yama niyama, the drida bhumi, the firm foundation that enables us to attenuate, reduce the subhuman tendencies, enhance the humane qualities of ourself through the yama niyama. It will also look at the concept of Kriya Yoga of Maharishi Patanjali, a little bit of the kleshas, and of course, if you talk of Yama Niyama, you have to talk of Pratipaksha Bhavanam. So a majority of the second pada, the sadhana pada of the Yoga Sutras sort of opens up when we start to discuss the Pancha Yama and Pancha Niyama. I think it is a wonderful journey, and we are starting on 2nd of July evening. It happens to be Pradosham. Pradosham is the day where all the doshas, all the negativities can be discarded so that a new us can grow. And in that process, we'll be working on Thursdays and Saturdays. And interestingly, the 6th session, which will be the 18th of July, and those of you who did the Yantra course with me know that 18th of July has some significance in many years, and I'm in a 7th year. So 18th of July, which is on that Saturday, which is also called Mahapradosham or Shani Mahapradosham, a day when that Pradosham, which is a special day for Lord Shiva, occurs on a Saturday. So we are starting on the Pradosham the coming Thursday, which is Guruvar, with the blessings of the Guru Parampara, because without the blessings of the Gurus, nothing can happen. And we'll be continuing these 12 hours, 6 sessions, and closing it off, hopefully. With me, you never know, because I have an on switch, I don't have an off switch. And hopefully we will be concluding it on the sunny Mahapradosham day, 18th of July. Already about 42 participants have registered, and as you all know, I don't care about numbers. If I have a good student in class, I'm fine, and already 42 are there. And I never look at numbers because many of my gurus have understood that. They have enabled me to understand it in my life. And so we are going to be sharing, and it's going to be a wonderful time because these are topics that are not taken seriously in modern yoga. And I'm not running it because I have to run a course and make money. But I'm doing it because I feel that we have to share. And there are multiple platforms to share. One platform is the 93 days, including today morning. 93 days of non-stop sharing we have done. We did 48 days of morning and evening, 96 sessions of sharing. Sharing in different ways. There are different ways to share, but then there's also a way to share where you say, okay, yes, this is a course, and people are going to register for it and they're going to pay something for it so that there's an exchange at another level of energy. For me, the most important aspect is to share, because sharing is caring. And when we share and care, what we are doing is we are enhancing the growth curve for each other. Because teaching is never about the teacher teaching the student. as again Adi Shankara, he says there's no teacher, there's no student. Now, it's a very beautiful concept. But what is happening is the more you teach, the more you learn. And this is something I have found in my life, because right from my childhood, my father nominated me as a successor at the age of 4. 44 years ago, okay? 44 years ago. And from that time, teaching in different ways, sharing in different ways. And what I've come to realize is that the more you share, the more you teach, the more you are able to put into a framework the knowledge, the wisdom that is passing through you. None of that knowledge and wisdom belongs to us as an individual. And the more you try to hold on to it, saying it is my knowledge, the more it slips away. If you take sand in your hand and you catch it tight, most of the sand goes out through the gaps. But if you hold your hands like this, all the sand is there. The difference is in receiving, not grabbing. And in modern times, we think we have to grab as much as we can, get as much as we can out of people. And we end up actually losing more than what we retain. So I'm looking forward to this sharing, because during our 6-month training at the ashram, Ammaji, in her satsang with the students over the 6 months, I would say that throughout the 6 months of satsanga is primarily focused on the yama niyama, because they are such a vital part of living as a human being. If a yogi is a noble human being, what is this noble living? What is this noble living? That is what the yama niyama give us. And we are going to be trying to understand it in as much detail as possible. And I had a great difficulty trying to figure out how many hours I would do it. And again, one of those things where you have a starting point, not an ending point. But then I said, well, people need to sort of plan their lives a bit. So Dr. Ananda, you just like to teach, but you have to also plan things a bit for people. Let people, sort of plan their lives to be in the sessions. And then I said, okay, fine. 5 yama, 5 niyama, 1 hour for each. So 10 hours and 2 hours to put it together. But I really doubt it. I really doubt it. If we will get it done in 12 hours, we are going to do our best. Because these concepts are concepts that come alive the more you teach them, the more you think of them, the more you contemplate them, and the more you live them, the more they come alive in you. So looking forward to seeing some of you with me. We will be starting on Thursday, and every Thursday, every Saturday for the next 3 weeks, from the 2nd to the 18th of July, 4:30 to 6:30 in the evening, Indian Standard Time, starting on Pradosham, hopefully concluding on Shani Mahapradosham. Let us get rid of all the dosha that is there, and let us shine bright. That's why I'm sitting in the evening sun, so that you can see me shine bright. Let us all shine bright with the light from within, not just the light from outside. If you have any doubts about registering, it's there already on my Facebook page. Just you have to type Ananda, ANANDA, and at icyr.com, which is our website. But it's all there. And do join me, because tomorrow evening, around this time, I'll start closing the registration. It's not about getting more people onto it. The people who should be there will be there. And already, most of them are already there. So if a few of you are still not there, better get on board as soon as possible. Have a wonderful time. Hari Om Tat Sat.